Another dream is within reach. A student opens up a book. An entrepreneur takes another look.
Every community has something worth celebrating. Its people, its history, its accomplishments, its willingness to help one another. Civic pride grows when people believe they can make their hometown even better. Tonight our panel asks, how can communities strengthen civic pride? Welcome to the Thunderdome. Good evening and welcome back to America Together Radio. Last episode we explored lifelong learning. Tonight we focus on strengthening civic pride through service, shared identity, and celebrating the people who make communities thrive.
So civic pride is about more than displaying a flag or a city logo.
Exactly. It grows when residents take ownership of their community and work together to improve it. Tonight we'll discuss community service, volunteer leadership, local achievements, shared identity, neighborhood traditions, and practical ways to encourage pride in the places people call home. President Pipeline, when a community wants to strengthen civic pride, where should it begin? We'll hear your answer right after the break.
The tides roll beneath the morning, past fields and factories standing tall.
Welcome back. Tonight's question, how can communities strengthen civic pride? President Pipeline will begin with you.
Thank you. Civic pride begins with participation. When people volunteer, attend community events, support local projects, and help solve problems together, they begin to see the community as something they help build.
So pride grows through involvement?
Exactly. People are more likely to care for a community when they know they help shape it.
Sometimes, even a small project can change how people feel about their hometown.
Every positive contribution becomes part of the community's story.
Liberty Jack, your perspective.
Celebrate local achievements, recognize volunteers, support hometown events, honor everyday people who make a difference. Communities become stronger when service is appreciated.
So recognition encourages participation.
Absolutely. People often inspire one another through example.
Pride grows when everyone has an opportunity to contribute.
Communities flourish when neighbors celebrate one another.
Success becomes contagious when it's shared.
A wonderful beginning for tonight's discussion. After the break, Lady Progress discusses welcoming participation, creativity, and community traditions. Captain Constitution explores responsibility, stewardship, and preserving civic values for future generations. Stay with us.
The tires roll beside the water, past marinas.
Welcome back. Tonight we're exploring how communities can strengthen civic pride. So far we've discussed participation, volunteerism, and celebrating local achievements. Now let's continue. Lady Progress, how do community traditions strengthen civic pride?
Traditions bring people together. Community festivals, neighborhood celebrations, public art, volunteer projects. These shared experiences remind people they belong to something larger than themselves.
So traditions create connection.
Exactly. Communities become stronger when residents create positive memories together.
Captain Constitution, what role does stewardship play?
Civic pride grows when people care for the places they share, respect public spaces, volunteer for improvement projects, protect community resources, leave your hometown better than you found it.
So stewardship builds pride.
Very much so. Responsibility today creates opportunity for tomorrow.
President Pipeline, what stands out to you?
Communities thrive when everyone feels they have a role to play.
Celebrating neighbors inspires more people to serve.
Traditions strengthen identity.
Stewardship strengthens communities across generations.
Sometimes the smallest annual tradition becomes the one everyone remembers.
Shared memories often become the heart of civic pride. Market Maverick off microphone. And every great festival probably started with somebody bringing a folding table. After the break, Market Maverick discusses practical ways communities can strengthen civic pride. Professor Data explores research on community identity. And the People's Advocate shares everyday habits that help residents take pride in the places they call home. Stay with us.
I'm Jeremy Levan. Rural communities understand problems that national politics often ignores. Distance, roads, hospitals, water, agriculture, energy, broadband, schools, and local services are not abstract issues. They are daily realities. America Together 2028 wants those voices included.
The tires roll through mountain valleys, past fields of green and morning light.
Welcome back. Tonight we've discussed participation, traditions, stewardship, and celebrating local achievements. Now let's ask an important question. How can communities make civic pride part of everyday life? Market Maverick, what practical steps strengthen civic pride?
Organize neighborhood improvement projects, recognize local volunteers, support community festivals, encourage businesses, schools, and civic groups to work together. Visible progress encourages even more people to get involved.
So participation creates momentum.
Exactly. Communities become stronger when success is shared.
Professor Data, what does research suggest about civic pride?
Research often associates stronger civic pride with higher volunteer participation, greater community engagement, stronger social connections, and increased confidence in solving local challenges together. Communities often thrive when residents believe their contributions matter.
So pride encourages participation.
Very much so. People are more likely to invest time and effort in places they value.
People's Advocate, what practical advice would you offer listeners?
Attend local events, support neighborhood projects, thank volunteers, share positive stories about your community. Small acts of encouragement inspire others.
Quick thoughts.
Pride grows through participation.
Celebrate the people making a difference.
Traditions strengthen belonging.
Stewardship protects what we value.
Healthy communities flourish when people care for shared places.
After the break, each mascot shares one habit that helps communities strengthen civic pride. Then we'll conclude tonight's discussion and preview our next episode. Stay with us.
The tires roll beneath the mountains, past rivers.
Welcome back. Tonight we've explored how communities can strengthen civic pride. We've talked about participation, volunteer service, community traditions, stewardship, and celebrating local achievements. Now let's close with one final question. If you could encourage every community to practice one habit that strengthens civic pride, what would it be?
Take part in your community. People care more deeply about places they help improve.
Recognize those who quietly serve others. Gratitude inspires more service.
Create traditions that welcome everyone. Shared experiences build lasting connections.
Leave your community a little better than you found it. Stewardship is civic pride in action.
Care for parks, neighborhoods, and public spaces. Healthy surroundings encourage community pride.
Support local events, businesses, and organizations. Strong local partnerships strengthen hometown identity.
Share positive stories about your neighbors. Communities become stronger when people celebrate one another.
Continue evaluating successful community programs and expand those that encourage participation and belonging.
Civic pride is not something we simply feel. It is something we build. Every volunteer, every neighborhood project, every tradition, every act of kindness helps create a community people are proud to call home.
What's next inside the Thunderdome?
Next time our panel explores episode 061, How Can Communities Welcome New Residents? We'll discuss hospitality, inclusion, neighborhood connections, local orientation, and helping new neighbors feel at home from the very beginning. You've been listening to America Together Radio, simulated mascot debate Thunderdome. Today's discussion featured fictional mascot characters created to explore civic ideas through respectful conversation. The characters are fictional. Their conversations are intended to encourage participation, stewardship, civic pride, and stronger communities. Thank you for listening. Until next time, keep serving, keep celebrating, keep building community, and we'll see you inside the Thunderdome.
The same as they have through the years, watching seasons come